Hey, this is Mike Giannetti from Spot Track, detailing Chandler Jones' 3-year, $51 million contract with the Las Vegas Raiders. Somewhat of a surprise, but now another dynamic duo in terms of pass rushers in this league, with Max Crosby on his new deal and Chandler Jones now locked in pretty confidently for the next 2 years, and any kind of restructure next year means this is a full 3-year contract. 32 years old, so not crazy to see him playing on this contract at age 34, but it's a year-to-year sport, as many of these sports have become. So let's break down this contract. Total value, $51 million. He gets over $17.4 million of that in year one, with a sizable signing bonus of $12 million. You'll see here that there's been 2 void years added so that this signing bonus can spread out all 5 years. Pretty standard stuff after that. There's a per-game roster bonus that totals $748 because he missed two weeks last year. That drops to $660 for this year. Pretty standard workout bonus, and he's got a few likely to be earned incentives built into this contract as well, which means a first-year cap hit of $7.8 million. Pretty good value for a $17 million per year player here, as many of these new extensions will be doing. That everything jumps drastically. The base salary's up. There's a massive $8.5 million roster bonus that basically fully guarantees in 2 days here, March 22nd. Will pay out next March, the third league day of next year. And there's a $19.4 million cap hit, which isn't the worst. We've seen pass rushers carry higher cap hits through a season. But in my opinion, that roster bonus of 8.5 is probably a restructure candidate, which we could spread out at least the 4 years, maybe attack on another void year and spread it out the full 5 years. Lowers this cap hit, raises this cap hit, raises this dead cap hit. So you're playing with fire a little bit in that regard. But you want to get the most potential out of the next 2 years of Chandler Jones with the least cap and the most cap efficiency. So my guess is they restructure at least that bonus, maybe all $15 million here in terms of that bonus and this salary, and really free some compensation up, especially if you're doing a Derek Carr extension, especially if you're obviously you're taking a big hit on that Devontae Adams contract. So there's going to be some wiggle room here, and the Raiders are in all-in mode all of a sudden. Josh McDaniels shows up, and the gas pedal goes all the way down. You love to see it. So two years, just around that $35.5 million mark, 34.5, excuse me. Really good coin for a 32-year-old pass rusher, and deservedly so. He's been a sack machine. He's not really slowed down one iota, despite a couple of injuries here and there. And if he gets to that third year, especially if the restructure kicks in, it's a straight 17 cash for the first year 2 and year 3. So it's well structured. It's well laid out in terms of cash and cap flow. There's some flexibility built into next year. No concern about that. And it's just an overall good signing for the Raiders. I'll be detailing the Max Crosby and the Devontae Adams contracts on a separate post here.